Okay, thank you for joining us in this live coverage of the markets. First of all, we'll just begin with Gamestop. Gamestop is down 5.64% currently, and on the more static chart, we can see what's going on here. We've just included a few indicators. We just included the price channel. That is what you're looking at here. This is because the stock rose up to way beyond $450. The price channel is reflecting that. So, but it's quite a wide channel. You can see it's very much like a very much like a rectangle as a result of all that. But it's the price channel is now currently pointing at where is that price channel? Price channel is yeah, it's pointing at, I think the low is saying 50. Okay, the high is $55 and low is 48.22, but that's not what we're looking at right here. This is pointing at something else, 161.04. okay, in any case though, GameStop is still down 5.46%. okay, let's have a look at AMC. AMC is slightly up 1.61%. Let's see what we can. Whether we can get anything from here concerning AMC. Okay, AMC is up 1.43% as usual, as indicated earlier. So I think we can see that price channel that is looping over. I think it's a bit confusing now. Let me just remove this price channel. Okay, it's off now. So we have a few more indicators included now. So AMC appears to be correcting within a longer term bullish trend. Okay, although its MACD is presently below the signal line. Okay, let's see. MACD, okay, this is the MACD here. Let's see if it's below signal line. Yes, it's below the signal line. Yes, the MACD for AMC is below the signal line, but this is very much static. It's presently below the signal line. Shares remain 25.5% above an upward sloping 200-day moving average. It's outperforming the S&P 500. The AMC momentum for AMC is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20. Let's have a look at the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator. It's below 20. Okay, this is the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator. It's yes, it's saying it is at 11.01. okay, so below 20. The level which many analysts call over. So this means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. Today's volume is on track to be lighter than usual, with 50.727 million shares having traded so far. The unbalanced volume indicator shows longer term accumulation has given way to near term selling pressure. Okay, let's look at the unbalanced volume accumulator. unbalanced volume accumulator, that's it here. Okay, yeah, it's no longer as strong as it was earlier on. Let's see if we can expand it. Yeah, I think so it's pointing at 2.3 billion shares in total up till now, I think. Okay, so AMC is still at 1.25%. So let us look at Abml. Abml is up 2.08%, and at some point it reached this high of $3.9854, but right now it's at $3.92. It's interesting. Okay, let's have a look here and see what we can make out of this. Okay, so we actually have we do have a position in Abml, so it's important that you know that. So we have this price channel, okay, as well. Yes. So let's see what's going on with Abml, American Battery Metals. It appears to be correcting within a longer term bullish trend, although its MACD is presently below the signal line. Shares remain 605% above an upward sloping 200-day moving trend line. Okay, so you can see the signal line, the MACD. This is this blue line is below this yellow line. That's a signal line. Is below the signal line. Yeah. Okay, the momentum for Abml is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay high prices for shares. Let's look at the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator. It's down here. Okay, it's rising. It's at 52. It's at 62.8%. At any point was it lower than that in recent times? Oh yes, in recent times it was lower than that. Yes. So if you just joined us, subscribe, like, and share. Today's volume is on track to be lighter than usual, with 3.4 billion shares having traded so far. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term accumulation has given way to near term selling pressure by traders. Let's see the OBV. Okay, so it's trying to flattening out. At some point it was higher than what it is now. That's the unbalanced volume indicator there. Okay, so it's still up 2.2%. Okay, so let's look at sun hydrogen, HYSR. Okay, sun hydrogen is up 11.28%. Yeah, let's have a look and see what's going on. Okay, it's currently saying it is up 10%. Let's look at this console here, 11.57. Okay, we have a position in sun hydrogen as well, so it's important that you know that. Sun hydrogen appears to be correcting within a longer term bullish trend. Is it correcting? Okay, it's yeah, it's correcting. Okay, but all in all, yes, you can see it's correcting. Yes, although its MACD is presently below the signal line. That's the MACD here. It's below the signal line. Shares remain 217% above an upward sloping 200-day moving average. Momentum for HYSR is strongly bearish. Let's look at the momentum here, the momentum chart. Momentum, yes, is strongly bearish. You can see that, not very positive at all. Even though it's saying it is at 150.3%. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20. Okay. Yeah, it's that's the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20. Let's have a look. Okay, the level which many analysts call oversold. So that's this oversold territory. So it's just right above it. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower, but maybe they have reached the end of that and are reversing it. Today's volume is in line with the norm for this point in the day, with 38.7 million shares having traded so far. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term accumulation has given way to near term selling pressure by traders. Okay, let's look at the unbalanced volume indicator. Okay, yes, it's saying longer term accumulation is giving way to near term selling pressure. Yeah, so this is the unbalanced volume indicator. It's in the negative now. Is at a negative 102.2 million shares, I believe. So let's have a look and see what's going on with ACIC. So sun hydrogen is still up 11.75%. Let's have a look at ACIC. ACIC Atlas Crest Investment Corp is it's a SPAC associated with a an electric air mobility company. So it's up 2.94%. Let's look at some data concerning ACIC. If you just joined us, subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much for joining us. Atlas Crest Investment Corp. Momentum for ACIC is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay high prices for shares. Okay, let's look at the momentum. Okay, momentum is saying 134.7% increase, or that's where it is, just what that's the figure, it is 134%. Okay, and it calls it strongly bullish. Okay, the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising. Okay, that's the slow stochastic oscillator. It's also at 65%, so above 50 and rising, as investors pay higher prices for shares. Okay, today's volume has seen significant, today, the last 10 days have seen significant volume in ACIC, with average daily volume above the average for the last year. Today's volume is no exception, with 6.592 million shares having traded already. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The unbalanced volume indicator, let's have a look. Okay, it's quite, looks yeah, it looks quite bullish. Yes, that's it. That's the unbalanced volume indicator. This is it for ACIC. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Yes, this is the indicator. The slope obviously will be positive for sure. So the company it's associated with this is the electric aircraft maker Acic. So it's I believe Atlas that is taking that company public. So let's have a look and see what's next. Okay, Atlas is still there, 3.17%. So we'll move on to Psth. Patient Square Tontine is up 4.04%. Patient Square Tontine, I believe this is a SPAC that is associated with bliaq, but it probably doesn't have any merger yet. It's up 3.81%. Psth. Psth has a market cap of $6 billion, 200 million shares outstanding. 65% are held by institutions. Momentum for Psth is strongly bullish. Okay, let's look at the momentum. Okay, that's the momentum here. It says it's strongly bullish. Okay, and also the slow stochastic oscillator, this is also rising. It's at 60%. Okay, the last 10 days I've seen significant volume in Psth, with average daily volume above the average for the last year. Today's volume, today, that is the 16th of February 2021, is no exception, with 5.4 million shares having been traded already. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. Okay, the slope of the indicator is positive. Okay, unbalanced volume indicator is positive. Alright, so no doubt, and indicates that buyers are presently more active than sellers. So that's interesting. So let's look at so Passion is still at 3.74%. Let's look at PDAC. We covered PDAC sometime today. PDAC is up 1.88%. Peridot acquisition was up by 21% earlier on. It's associated with life cycle. Life cycle is a lithium battery recycler. Peridot acquisition. Okay, at some point today it reached a new 52-week high of $15.74. This exceeds the previous high of $14.30 by $1.44, and it is 63.96% above the 52-week low of $9.60. And there's a volume spike as well. Okay, today's volume exceeded the 10-day average of 2.92 million shares by 253.96%. It's on the rumors about it taking LI cycle public. You can see it has a market cap of $519.4 million. Momentum for PDAC as measured by 14 pedo slow stochastic oscillator is waning. Okay, that's it. It's saying here it's probably because it's deeping over, but it's currently at 80%. Sorry, the slow stochastic oscillator didn't mention the momentum. Rather is says is waning. Okay. Maybe because it was higher before, and therefore okay, as measured by the 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is waning. All right, this means that investors are less aggressive in their recent purchases and may even be taking profits in positions but at lower prices. Today's volume the last 10 days have seen significant volume in PDAC, with average daily volume above the average for the last year. Today, the 16th of February 2021, is no exception, with 14.285 million shares having been traded already. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. Okay, the unbalanced volume indicator is bullish, no doubt. The slope of the indicator is positive, no doubt about that, and suggests that our buyers are presently more active than sellers. The slope of this definitely will be very positive, yes. So we will try and look at TRCH. While we are here, PDAC is still up 1.37%. Okay, Torchlight Energy is up 65.57%. Yeah, Torchlight is associated with one other stock we have covered here. I believe it's MMET, I believe, MMATF or something like one of those metamaterials. Yes. Torchlight Energy. Okay, it's indicating that it has a volume of 200. It had a volume, or it has had already a volume of 221 million shares already today. It reached a 52-week high of $4.83. This exceeds the previous volume of $3.14 by $1.69, and it's 2,188.02% above the 52-week low of $0.21. So at some point, this stock was trading at 21 cents. You won't believe it. So if you just join us, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much. Okay, shares outstanding, shares sold short is it's indicating 5.76%, but it could be different. Okay, there's a news here, Torchlight Energy. Let's see if we can find out anything concerning Torchlight. Small cap gainers, TRCH, yes. Okay, it's up, jumps to new multi-highs on heavy volume amid general strength for the energy sector. And after company disclosed that its only remaining secured note holder has converted all $1.5 million of its remaining position into common stock at a conversion price of $1.50 per share. This leaves the company with no term debt remaining on its book. Okay, so it has been able to convert its debt to equity, but that is probably what is behind this spike. And market participants, the market loves when there's no longer the debt issue. Okay, Torchlight appears to be in a strong bullish trend. 200-day moving average is upward sloping, and the MACD histogram is above 0. Okay, let's have a look at the MACD histogram. That's the MACD histogram. It's above 0. Yeah, this is 0, and it is up here at 0.2. Comparative relative strength analysis shows that it is outperforming the S&P 500. Momentum for Torchlight is strongly bullish. Okay, let's have a look. Strongly bullish momentum. Okay, yes, we have it here. Strongly bullish. Okay. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay high prices for shares. Okay, that's the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising, no doubt about that. Today's volume have seen significant. The last 10 days have seen significant volume in Torchlight, with average daily volume above the average for the last year. Today's volume is no exception, with 221.024 million shares having traded already. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive, and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Okay, let's look at the unbalanced volume indicator. It's saying it's positive, and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Yes, no doubt about that. It's positive. So let's have a look at Cciv. That's the SPAC that is involved with Lucid, the luxury automaker or car maker. So before we finish, Torchlight is still up 63% or thereabouts. So let's have a look at Cciv. Cciv is up 27% roughly. At some point during the session of today, the 16th of February, was even higher than that. So let's come here and see it has a volume of 64.7 million shares above average, and it reached a 52-week high today at $55. This exceeds the previous high of $41.37 by $13.63, and it is 472.92% above the 52-week low of $9.60. Market cap of $10 billion. And yes, there's some piece of news here. Exclusive: Lucid Motors nears a SPAC deal with Lucid Motors appears nears SPAC deal as Klein and launches financing sources. Luxury electric vehicle maker Lucid Inc. is getting close to a deal to go public at roughly $12 billion valuation after veteran dealmaker Michael Klein's blank check acquisition firm launched a financing effort to back the transition. People familiar with the matter said on Tuesday the merger between Lucid and Klein's Cciv, Churchill Capital, will be the biggest in a string of deals by electric vehicle makers such as Nikola Corp, Fisker Inc. that have gone public by combining with SPACs. Churchill Capital 4 has initiated talks with investors to raise more than $1 billion by selling shares in private investment in public equity transaction. For the deal with Lucid, the source said the size of the pipe could reach for $1.5 billion or more based on investor demand. These funds could be in addition to the $2 billion Churchill Capital raised in an initial public offering in July on the New York Stock Exchange. Lucid and Klein agree on the key terms of the deal according to the sources. If the PIPE fundraising concludes successfully, a deal could be announced as early as this month, according to the sources, who requested anonymity to discuss the confidential details. Churchill Capital 4 declined to comment. Lucid did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Churchill Capital's 4 stock spiked on the news and was trading around 30% at $52.20. So Lucid was founded in 2007. Okay. So momentum for CCIV is strongly bullish. The 14 period stochastic oscillators above 80. Okay, let's see. Okay, the momentum is strongly bullish. All right, the 14 period stochastic oscillators above 80. Okay, in the level which many analysts call overbought. This means that investors have been actively purchasing shares and driving the price higher. Today's volume is on track to be above the regular volume with 64.735% already. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. No doubt, that's the unbalanced volume indicator is bullish, and the slope is positive. Yes. So let's go on and look at SCKT. See, Socket Mobile Inc. is up 643.83%. Yeah, you got that right. 651%. That's fascinating. If you just joined us, subscribe, like, and share. SCKT, Socket Mobile. Socket Mobile is up. You are definitely looking at 663.89%, 204.8 million shares above average. See, saying the 52-week high as was triggered. Price reached a 52 new week high, 52-week high of $35. This exceeds the previous high of $4.50 by $30.50, and it is 4,505.26% above a 52-week low of 0.76. So this is a stock that is likely to experience a shorten in the coming sessions. because it has run up a huge amount of gains. It's definitely going to attract shorters. We'll have a look and see what the short interest is saying right now. Today's volume exceeds the average for the 10 days, which is at which is the average of the last 10 days is 28.99 million shares. So it exceeded that by 9,682.67%. So it now has a market cap of $19.7 million. Let's see whether there's any news here. Let's see Boz US stocks in the move. Okay, it might be one of them. Let's see. Okay, so SCKT Mobile up 800. At some point, it was even up 887%. There's no news. It didn't point anything as such that was behind it. Okay, there's some outcomes here. SCKT Mobile announces 2020 fourth quarter and annual results release date and conference call. Okay, it says here it launches first enterprise grade scanners for Apple iPhone 12 series. Okay, that must be the news. Okay, a leading provider of data capture and delivery solutions designed to enhance workplace productivity. It's excited to announce the arrival of dual cell SLED, the first enterprise-grade barcode scanner for the iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, and iPhone 12 Mini. With the sleek, high-performance SLED, users of all Apple iPhone 12 series devices can access professional-grade scanning solutions. An ever-increasing number of companies count on iPhone applications to run their businesses. Companies need to support a wide range of devices, especially if they offer their employee the option to use their own. The SLED turns your iPhone into a one-handed solution that combines the versatility of the iPhone and the power of an enterprise-grade scanner. SCKT Mobile Capture SDK enables the application to fully control the scanner and maximize the efficiency of the overall solution, says Vanessa Lindsay, Senior Product Manager. Enter the Dura SLED. Its rugged case protects phones from drop damage and provides a robust versatility charging solution suitable for all workplace environments. The ease and use and resilience of the Dura SLED make it an ideal product for delivery services, stock counting, ticketing, and all of the application-driven mobile services. The Capture SDK enables easy integration into native and or web-based applications that use scanning to enhance the productivity of workers using iPhones. The introduction of iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, and iPhone 12 Mini compatibility makes these solutions more versatile and more valuable than ever. Employers can now support workers who use the iPhone 12 series in addition to supporting older phones such as the iPhone 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11, also using the same chargers, accessories, and SDKs. So the story goes on and on and on and on. Okay, so SCKT Mobile appears to be in a strong bullish trend. 200-day moving average is upward sloping. The MACD histogram is above 0. And the comparative relative strength analysis shows that it is outperforming S&P 500. Okay, so it appears to be in a strong bullish trend, no doubt about that. You can see that. Yeah. Okay. Momentum for SCKT Mobile is strongly bullish. Yeah, you can see it's strongly bullish, and then the 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is rising. Today's volume is on track to be heavier than usual, with 204.798 million shares having traded so far. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Okay, yeah, the slope of it is bullish, no doubt about that. The slope of the indicator is positive, suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Okay, so you can see that. So this is a stock that short sellers will be targeting. Let's have a look and see what the short squeeze is saying now. Okay, what is it saying? Okay, the short interest has it rather decreased by 50%, obviously from the high the demand that must have been ensued. So the volume, the short interest, halved. It dropped by 50%. So it's now currently stands at less than 1%. So prior to that time, it was 84,000. Currently stands at 42,600. So not very much. The entire float is 6 million shares, and also all of these will definitely be a factor. Very small float, very low float, and you can see so you can see the spread in the prices. You can see there's a huge 19 cents spread in that price. So if you buy the stock, you'll be you instantly you'll have a 19 cents, even though it's just only 19 cents, but it's still something. You could wait for some time before you can make up that 19 cents. And then if it's declining, then it's even worse. Goes on further. So yes, it's still up 622.9%. This must be the stock of the day, no doubt about that. You can hardly see any stock behaving like this. Okay, so there are other stocks we normally watch. OZSC. Open Edge is up 5.67%. ASTI is down 12.24%. Ascent Solar, SF, LX, LS. Hydrogen Systems Inc. is up 2.32%. Okay, so okay, somebody pointed out meta materials. Yes, why? I don't see why not. It makes a lot of sense. Buy the meta materials. It's cheaper. Or maybe they'll probably come back to it and buy it. But I think there's a news that Touch Energy announced, and maybe they just zeroed in on meta materials. But at the same time as well, look at meta materials is up 15.69%. Let's see what's going on with TRCH. TRCH is up 61%. Okay, so well, if they keep running this up, at some point they may return to metamaterials. So probably the news was directed better at touch light energy. So let's I think we mentioned something there concerning touch light energy. We mentioned something concerning it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if we can find out what exactly is going on. Ooh, there's some news here. Okay. Small cap notable movers of interest. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's like we pointed out. It's has gotten rid of its 1.5 million. Has gotten rid of its debt. So confined. Yes, 1.5 million of its $1.5 million of its remaining position in. Okay, the unsecured notes. Okay, the remaining unsecured note holder. Yes. So that creditor has converted his or her position into equity at a price of $1.50. So that's that if that stock has had more than 100% in gain as well, because if the person will buy that is given a chance to buy the stock, probably I believe at $1.50, and it's currently trading at $4 and some fraction. So that's the news. It's it has been able to convert its debt. So well, indeed, what is called MMATF is drawing some sympathy from it as well. So yeah, it's not only torchlight energy that is benefiting from that conversion. Indeed, metamaterials is also benefiting as well. Okay, let's see. Before we let's have a review again. Let's see, Abml is still up 2.34%. HYSR is up 11.63%. REZZF up 8.89%. LIACF up 5.54%. And which one is it again? ZSC. Oops. ZSC, whose open edge is up 5.82%. LLKKF, Lake Resources is up 8%. ELCR is down 12.5%. Okay, so Torchlight is losing some energy. Let's see if it's occurring on. Yeah, but you can see Metamaterials is gaining while Torchlight is down. So maybe they've spotted there's more room in Metamaterials. Okay, thank you very much for joining us in this live session. We will continue much later on. Thank you very much.